What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Mark and Will Show. Of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah!
Today's Monday, so you know what that means. He decided to come to work today, people.
Whoop whoop!
Tell him who you are.
My name's Amare Woods.
That's what I'm talking about.
Say it again. Say it again.
Amare Woods.
Woo-hoo-hoo! That W-O-D-S. I'm sorry. That's my last name, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. Give us the scores today.
The games from Saturday, Bucks and Magic, 104-118. What do y'all think?
I mean, we knew this was going to happen. That first game was a fluke.
It was a fluke because basically Orlando didn't have anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think Magic was probably like, we're just going to sleepwalk through this, rock and roll, but it didn't happen. And hopefully it woke them up, but you ain't lying, bro. Next score.
Next score.
Next game is Thunder and Rockets, 80-114. Rockets won.
Who came back?
Who I said is basically their center. Westbrook. Because he gets to the paint.
Yes, he do.
And granted, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I think he played like 20-something minutes. He didn't have a lot of minutes and all like that. But he opens it up truly. I know everybody like, oh, you dude, for that small ball shit, he's a center. So, not surprised.
Westbrook only played 24 minutes and had 7 points, but he's trying to get back.
I mean, assists though, and rebounds.
Assisting, he only had 1 assist and 6 rebounds.
Okay.
So he's just trying to get his feet wet.
Yeah, get his feet,
trying to
get them legs together.
Go ahead, bro.
Next score is Lakers and Portland, 122-131.
I see Houston in the next round.
Hey. I mean, you know what? I watched that game just like everybody else who's hungry for basketball sports.
Yes.
You know what? Hey, Portland tried a little injured it could in the first, second quarter, but everybody knew they was going to get their doors blown off. You know what? Portland, gone fishing.
Gone fishing. Oh, but on that note, too, I want either Portland or somebody re-sign Carmelo Anthony. He had a good game that game.
You know what, though?
He balled that game, dude. Like, somebody pick him up, dude.
Dude was auditioning. Hold on. Dude was auditioning, period. And they got too many other things to be doing. I mean, for real.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
But nah, you're right. And he showed that he can do it. And think about it, no one thought he couldn't. I think he's just been, let me bring it back to Lil real quick. It's like Russ Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Russ Dickless. You know, when people are coin certain ways and he's got a bad attitude, he's all selfish and everything. Man, he had to be selfish in New York. Wasn't nobody there.
Right.
And you got to think, when he was in Denver, AI was there and all kinds of stuff. So don't even do that.
Right.
Hey, Carmelo does need another chance to continue.
Chance,
let him go out how he needs to. Come on, quit playing with this guy.
Right. What you got next?
Yesterday's game was Celtics and Raptors, 112-94.
We all said
You get that.
that Toronto's a sneaky pick. We all said it, but that first game, brother, Boston looked like they wanted it more.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Boston came out. They came out to play.
Let me preface this way. I'm not even gonna bullshit it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was on a little scavenger hunt. I was in Birmingham Forest when that shit was going on. But Wi-Fi is good to you.
Yes, it is.
And then my pops text me talking about, man, Toronto's fake. And I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I'm looking at shit. Hey, dude. Hey, this is ridiculous because the first quarter was like, what, 40-something to 20? I mean, it was
39-23.
over. Another over. Dude, hey, Toronto. Boston is short. Gordon Hayward, and they don't have no center, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. Y'all got to show up, dude. What y'all doing, dude? At least make it a series, man, because I thought if y'all get down 2-0,
All right, it's over. Well, you said that. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
I mean, I know that's Mark's pick, and I thought Toronto would come out there, but hell, I'm glad I didn't see that shit.
Who do you got next up, brother?
Clippers and Mavericks, 111 to 97.
Yo, I got this. I came home for that. hey, the hiking trail didn't keep me away from that dog. But you know what? Nah, shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Dallas because Porzingis didn't play. Luka, hey, it's gonna be a GOAT. We know that. Yeah, he ain't scared of nobody. He's gonna rock and roll with a limited team. Cuban and them need to go ahead. Don't get me wrong, they got some nice pieces, but go on and hey. If you a superstar, why wouldn't you have played with this cat? This cat gonna give you the rock and everything, man. Hey, Luka is the true deal. Only problem is you're gonna have to get another center. Bobbin ain't gonna be the back. I mean, because boy, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, look, he's a backup center. Period. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to get another center because basically. I hate to say it, but I think Porzingis may be injury prone like these other
he's
big
done,
dudes.
dude. He's done.
And we know, I mean, we Luka fans.
Mm-hmm.
Luka's that dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
Luka is that dude. But hey, shout out to Clipper Nation. Way to go. Hey, we move to the next round. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. But Mark and I was talking about before the show like we do, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hit that Morris shit.
Marcus, whatever which one it is, it's one of them twins. They both play for LA teams. I think what he did last night was some jerk shit. That was unnecessary, and you can tell that he did it on purpose. Because after he did it, he looked down at him like, "What's up?" Well, I guess that's not the lead that they want for you to do something like that. Yeah, we know you from Cali, we know you tough and all that, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. That was. I still think he stepped on his foot on purpose. So go ahead, bro.
No. I don't think that was on purpose. Even though the Morris twins, I'm talking. The Lakers got one, the other Clippers got it. You know what? Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. If he did do it on purpose, because they trying to be the tough guys and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I thought it was unnecessary.
Yes.
I really did. I mean, like I said, I love Luka's game and all that kind of stuff. But also, make sure you guys watch a lot of stuff because, you know, when Luka goes to the hole, dude is throwing all kinds of shit too. But also, like we said last week, Clippers' whole agenda was to go ahead and try to punk out Dallas.
Yep.
Well, Porzingis is out, so let's go and get this dude. I mean, and the media saying, because I'm telling you what, the media made Montrez apologize because we know that was the whole game plan. Hey, punk them out, get underneath their skin, do what they got to do.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, Luka been playing European ball since he was a teenager, like 14. So he's not scared of nothing. But you also got to know when to pick your battle. So, I mean, that was unnecessary. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could have just gave him another little bow, whatever, shit like that. But that's the Morris.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
What you got last?
Last game.
He's over here humming and shit.
Yesterday. It's Nuggets and Jazz, 119 to 107.
Before we get started on that, if y'all go back and watch our shows, we basically said that Utah had this.
with a big ass butt. not no.
Because when they was they up 3-1?
It's 3-1, but a big ass butt.
They was
big. It was a big. Hold on. It was a big ass butt because you remember when we was talking about it, and we said if Denver ever gets to a tie with them 3-3, them was winning.
They was gonna win the whole thing, but they had them 3-1.
But we also said what? What we said about Donovan, what he need to be doing.
Donovan got to be a team player.
Well, he got to be team. No, that's the problem, Mark. To me, hold on. Let me back it up.
Yeah,
that's the problem because like we all know that Murray sit there and like fourth quarter's his. Late third, fourth, he's got the ultra green light. He can do whatever.
Yeah.
Donovan is trying to be a team player. No, elimination game. But elimination game, y'all was up 3-1. Kill, dog. Knock it out. But no, you're trying to be a team player and you just giving them up. Dog, you can't do that. And that's the problem because I think Murray probably had like 20-something in the fourth quarter. And Donovan had 17 because Donovan only had like 14 or some shit at halftime. Then he balled. You cannot leave. Dog, if you go roster to roster, Denver's way better. That's why they was a 3 seed. Don't get me wrong. It was 2 games, different type of shit. Denver has more options. And then they have a killer in Murray. Murray is that dude, and you cannot. Hey, Shaq and him not. Barkley was trying to get him fired last night. Barkley was like talking about Quinn Snyder, the coach. Dude, how you not getting this ball? You know who is going through. Like the thing about it is when you got Mike Conley going through, and Donovan's able to go off screens and whatever, and then he can pound it. Murray comes with the ball in his hands. Look, get away. And if you don't, and you got to think, if he don't shoot it, he's going to the Joker.
Yeah.
And most time in the fourth quarter, he's shooting it. Why you not double team this dude? Get the ball out your hand, man. And
and let Joker beat you.
Let Porter beat you.
Yeah.
Let these other cats beat you.
Morris,
Grant had like 18. Grant, I don't know if that's the Horace Grant's son or his nephew.
He had 18.
But 18. There's no way you let him get 18.
Played 35 minutes.
No, that's ridiculous. 18, dude, probably averaged 7 points.
To be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out how they even won the game. Yeah, Millsap, he's a starter, 19 minutes and 5 points.
But you know what? Because he can't. See that they got a small ball too. They just got a 7'1". You should say Utah. He's got 7'1".
Yeah. I think it's. If you gonna ask me to put my money on somebody, I think I gotta go with Denver.
Oh, I already said it. Watch our show, and I said,
I think I gotta
if
go
it's
with Denver.
3-1, and all of a sudden Denver, if they tied, it's a wrap. Because first of all, they got the momentum. Like Donovan has to now all the pressure is on Utah. Mm-hmm. Even though they're the 6th seed, Denver was the 3 seed. But now all the pressure is on Donovan to go ahead and do. But then like Donovan might get that because Denver's defense sucks.
Yes. The whole boat
sucks. So it's like, yeah. So it's like, hold on. He gonna get his.
Right.
Who else is showing up, man? Stepping up. All right. Good luck with that one, brother.
Good luck with that one.
Good luck with that one.
All right. We're going to hit something, y'all. I texted my brother earlier and said, this is kind of crazy. Chauncey Billups had some things to say about Allen Iverson. I can't pull it up right now, give you quote for quote, but basically, Chauncey Billups was like...
Paraphrase that, bro. Paraphrase that.
Chauncey Billups said, I beat L.A. 4-1. He lost to L.A. 4-1. He said Iverson went to Denver, lost, didn't do nothing. He said he went to Denver and elevated, took him to the conference finals. And why he's not a Hall of Famer.
Woo-wee! I'll tell you what. That right there, Mark sent that to me. And woo! That kind of rocked my world because the thing about it is like we're not really stats guy, well use stats, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But from the eye, man, come on, dude. And Chauncey Billups Billups, bad boy, Detroit Pistons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He saw that in Boston. Rick ran his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He went to Denver. You know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he did go to Denver. But, dog, Adams is the wrong person to try to get the Hall of Fame from, dude. For instance, I'll pull some special up for you guys. For his career, he averaged 15.2 points. He had 2.9 rebounds and 5.4 assists. You know, he was an 89% free throw shooter, which is cool. But the guy you compare yourself to, 26.7 points.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Dude, he was 31.3 3-point, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. He had 6.2 assists. So it's like, you won a championship. That's good. Hey, Doc, nobody would ever take that away from you. Hey, Billups, hey, I like you, big shot. But for you to compare yourself to Iverson, Come on, then when did that come out? Like, when did he interview that?
I saw this today.
I mean, I know you saw it, but I'm just thinking.
Exactly, yeah.
Because it's like, dude, and like I told Mark earlier, man, like, that Detroit Pistons team that won the championship, what year was that, man? You remember that year?
It was 03, 04.
03, 04, right? My thing is this. How many of them cats is going to be Hall of Famers on that squad? See, I think it's a push. Because I forgot how many years you got to wait since you retired, but ain't that... Yeah, hey, subscribers, we love y'all.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the questions, too. Who's the Hall of Famers on that Pistons team? And you talking about Billups, Rip Hamilton, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun Prince.
Yep.
I mean, really. I mean, I know we like them too. They cool, yeah. But really, Hall of Famers. So to me, I'm thinking that's almost like, look, let's go ahead and try to get at least one or two.
One of us in there.
Yeah. And then maybe it'll open the door type of shit. That's what I'm thinking.
And then let's not forget that team that they beat in
Break
LA.
Break it down.
Had Karl Malone and Gary Payton on it. And that's the same year Kobe Bryant was going through his rape allegations, and Shaq and Kobe really wasn't getting along. So you beat a dysfunctional LA team. A shell
of a team. Because we know that wasn't the same Gary Payton, because after he got smacked in his face with the Lakers, hey, big fella, where you going? I left. Karl Malone was sitting there trying to holler at other people's significant others. They wasn't ready. So don't even. And I hate it because you're basically saying that you won a championship.
Yeah.
And AI didn't. Come on,
yeah, that's all he's saying.
Stop.
That's all he's saying.
That's crazy. You got some questions for us, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
What you got?
The first question is, did y'all think Denver was going to come back?
Did we think Denver was going to come back?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, no. When I saw 3-1, I didn't think so.
Me personally, I thought it was a chance. Just because when you look at the game of Utah and them, who's the other options?
That too.
Because my thing is Rudy Gobert. Great defender, but soft in the soft patch cookies. Y'all remember them soft patch cookies? That's him. That's him. Because he's 7'1" out there and he's looking awkward as hell. He'll block a shot or two, but his offense is like so limited. Like, so who's the other one? Conley just came back.
Yep.
The offense is really bad. Now you got Royce O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
I pride myself on knowing what people went to school. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I think he probably went to Baylor. I could be wrong. I hope so. But geez, really? I mean, like, but I think Bogdanovich or whatever, who from Pacers.
Yeah.
He got hurt. He averaged 20 points, so that would have helped. Mm-hmm. So I knew it was a chance because, as much as I've been on the show talking about like Denver's defense, like one of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Utah shit ain't good either.
No. They
have no stopper, man. So I as a U of L fan, I wanted Donovan to go in and knock it out, but I'm not surprised, really.
Right.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry. You know, I gotta go around the way. I'm sorry, guys.
I know y'all already covered this, but who do y'all think Lakers will face?
We didn't cover it. Good question. We didn't cover it.
I'm going with Houston.
Why you think that?
I don't.
You don't think OKC is going?
No. Russ got a mentality right now to where he's like, I gotta get it.
He's juiced.
He had all the rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's like when you got him and Harden together, healthy, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, you know
and
what?
And then OKC gonna stop either one of them? You feel what I'm saying?
If I'm the Lakers, to be honest,
I would go OKC to win.
I would, but really, small ball, Lakers gonna destroy small ball, man. You know what I'm saying? At least OKC got an Adams, and they got some other little shit. They still will win.
Right.
But, dude, Harden will have to go off for at least 40 every night.
See, I'm glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
If Rondo is not playing,
We
Lakers
already
guarded.
talked about
Yeah.
that.
Lakers
You know,
guarded
you're
strong.
right. You're right. Because then now it's a 3-headed monster. Well, actually, 5-headed monster because they ain't got no center. I mean, PJ Tucker 6'4", 6'5", wet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I see what you're saying. I mean, as a threat, of course, you got the Bird, you got Gordon, you got Westbrook and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I personally think, I mean, like you, I agree with Mark on that. It's a wrap. And that's tonight, right? Is that tonight? I think the game is tonight.
I'm pretty sure.
Because right now, what's the score tonight? Anybody got the score?
Right now, it's 63-60 Milwaukee's way.
Ooh.
In the second quarter.
Ooh.
Yeah, Rockets do have to.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm still pulling for Miami.
We know that.
I'm
We
pulling for
cover
Miami.
that. We cover that. And hey, that's not a bad pick because the thing about it is that Milwaukee, they go through Giannis, so it's like you can defend. Like when you have a franchise, a program that's like defense oriented, and you only got really one player that you like feature, that's easy to go ahead and attack and guard. So
Right.
somebody, I mean, all these other cats, George Hill and as Barkley called him yesterday, Eric Randolph. He called Kuzma, Carl Kuzma. Oh, Lord, Barkley.
goodness.
Hey, bro,
Get your life together.
you got that Hennessy Master Blend. Hey, that's a piece. If y'all ain't tried that, hey, Hennessy Master Blend, try it.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Get it, baby. All right.
What else you ready to hit on, Mr. Will?
Oh, okay. You got any more? You done? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? You cool? All right. Hey, guys, let me tell y'all something real quick. What we were watching with Utah and Denver, Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray, man, it's classic.
Ah, heck yeah.
I mean, for real, guys, if you have not watched that and you're a sports fan, please, Game 7 is going to be off the hook tomorrow.
Game 7.
Because and you're gonna be mad because you did not watch the first 6 games. These dudes are putting on some performance that is so ridiculous, man. I mean, dudes are averaging 40 points and 50 and stuff. Hey, I think Donovan's averaging 38. And Jamal's like 34. Hey, it's a must watch. Can y'all? More, let me ask you. Can you think of another series? You know, and this ain't even about no old stuff, but like, can you think of another series where, like, high intensity and these dudes is going at will?
Yeah. Another one right now?
Well, I'm just saying, like, even I'm talking about in the past, like, for your recollection on that, man, because these dudes are like headhunting each other.
They
like
are,
a team.
and it's like, it's getting crazy.
It might be, you know, like, you made me can't, but I'm just trying to think of that, man.
I ain't gonna go back then. I'm gonna say one that I think is gonna happen in this bubble. I believe it's gonna be the LA and Houston. Go ahead. I actually believe that it will be this next series when LeBron and the Bird go at each other.
But I don't think they're gonna score high like that, though. I think the intensity, because my thing is this. I really don't. Because the only reason I'm saying this is because LeBron ain't gonna let himself.
See, what the crazy thing about it, these two players, they have no choice.
Yeah.
They gotta score that much.
Well, we already seeing people going head to head. Like what you're probably saying, because Kawhi and Luka has thrown up some numbers.
They threw up crazy numbers, but
I'm saying is, like, these dudes are the dudes that you know to stop.
Mhm.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying their defense is like Lakers or whatever, but some coaches gonna probably need to get fired because these dudes is putting up numbers like. I mean, what I'm trying to get at is, I can't recall like we're being around when Jordan and all these guys have scored, and Kobe went off, and you know Kobe was a scorer, but he wasn't like high value until they had to break that one record.
but it was almost like it was always a one-sided thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen
look,
it at a high level.
It's like you score, okay, I'm coming back. I'm great. Dude,
this is the first time where like two opponents have scored 250 balls.
Yes. So
I've
can
never
you
seen
imagine
that.
what Game 7 gonna be like?
You know what? I think somebody gonna fall. I mean, we already picked Denver pretty much. I think. I don't know. You want Utah?
Yeah.
You want Utah?
I'm going with Denver now.
Okay, yeah. My thing is, who you going with? I'm sorry, Denver. Okay. My thing is this. We never seen this, and so I think tomorrow somebody's gonna have more pressure on that. I mean, now I hope both of them go for 50 balls, because then it's like that's great. But I think that's so much pressure.
I mean,
man.
after Mary's
That's so much
post
pressure.
game yesterday,
Break it down. Break it down.
how he was talking about his shoes, how he had George Floyd on one and Breonna Taylor on the other.
We got to post it on our web, on our pages, man.
Sheesh.
That was cold, man. Hey,
And he got emotional.
but you know what though, Mark? Let me pick it back on you real quick. The day before that, they talked to him, and he was really getting emotional before the game. And shit.
Exactly.
And I was like, homeboy from Canada, but he's like, hey man, we tired of all this stuff. And I'm not saying this because of Canada, because black people are everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
We are everywhere. So let's go on and do that. But hey, Cat really wore that. And it wasn't no fake shit, dude. Wore that. Breonna Taylor on one shoe, George Floyd on the other. Hey, and if you catch that interview at the end of the game.
Please
hey,
catch
man,
that.
I always liked him when he was at UK. Hey man, I really like him now, man, dude. I admire him because dude really stands for something, though. He was spent. He was spent. Dog.
Yes.
That was real shit.
Yes, that got me. I'm like,
yeah, that was real, dog. That was real.
And he after he left, he went back in the locker room and broke down again. Because he got something he's playing for.
Yeah, man.
He's playing
He's
for
on a different
Breonna
level,
and
dog.
George, man. So
He's
it's
on a
like,
different level, dog. He's on a different level. He said, hey, and he's like, I hate to say it, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, Donovan, you better play for Louisville. I'm playing for her, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't this where you play. Yeah, this is the deal. Look, let's check this out. We had, like, several deaths this past 4 days type stuff, man.
Crazy.
Crazy, man. The first one I'm on here, man, because tomorrow is here, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that right there. We just wrapped up the show on Friday. Came to the crib, do a little editing, talking stuff. Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. That cat was battling for 4 years, stage 4 cancer, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Doing movies.
It was first stage 3, then stage 4.
I'm saying it's stage 4. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that cat right there doing movies. And think about it, like somebody put on Twitter, dude, was so great. Dude, his team's loyal because no one knew about it. Nobody knew about it. So when you talking about things that's hard and tough, man, this dude has stage 4 cancer, man.
For 4 years.
And did his job.
Put out hit movies.
Bangers.
Hit
Bangers.
movies, dude.
Did his job.
And nobody
knew.
said nothing.
Nobody knew. So my question for you, because Mari, since you antsy and shit in your pants, so let's go on and get this to you. What do you think about Black Panther, man?
He was such a great. He was such a great superhero, inspiring kids to chase their dreams, even though they're dealing with something.
Yeah.
Like never give up on life.
True.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Mark, go ahead. Mark, what you think?
I mean,
man?
dude,
Go on, break it down like we talked about.
It's just so powerful how the past 4 years how he had an effect on the black community.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You played Jackie Robinson.
Yes, sir.
You did Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
You did more adventure movies and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of that one movie you did.
Endgame?
That's it. Yeah.
Endgame. It's like, and then like you said, for his circle not to say nothing.
That's cold, man. Hey,
that's a hell of a team to have.
Yes, sir.
Because I looked at it like he didn't want sympathy. He didn't want any of that. Because he's like, either, you know how some people know my time is short.
Yeah.
He could probably have knew that.
Oh, yeah.
But let me go ahead and knock these movies out real quick and give the world my blessings to
take care
them.
of my family. Let me take care of them. Let me do what I got to do. Make these bangers eat. My family's going to be set up good. Hey, that dude right there. Hey, I'm telling you. That dude right there, let you know, hey, what I'm complaining about, what I'm going through. Hey,
Right.
God's never gonna put you in a situation where you can't overcome. But I'm gonna tell you
Right.
what, this cat knew what he had, and it was great. Did what he had to do, man.
Yes. Rest in peace, Black
Rest in
Panther,
peace.
man.
Hey, let me go on and hit another. Man, we had several, man. First one I want to talk about after Bozeman, man, is Clifford Robinson, man. A lot of guys forgot about him. He played at UConn and ended up playing at Portland. UConn, he was All-American.
Yeah.
And Portland, he played with TP, talking about Terry Porter, Clyde Drexler, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. Yes, sir, Clyde Glide. Dude was a beast, man. You know what I'm saying? He played, let me see, I'm going to look up his stats, man. He played at Blazers, Suns, Pistons, Golden State, and New Jersey. He was an all-star in 1994, two-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team, NBA Sixth Man of the Year in 93, second team All-Big East 89. Hey, man, he had a career of 19,591 points, 6,306 rebounds, 3,094 assists. Hey, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace. Another one I want to hit, man, Lou Holson. He's a coach. Arizona. Hey, he's a legend. This hit us back to back.
Yeah.
Luke Holson, let me see. Let me go on and draw him up. The thing about him, he put Arizona on the map. Dude, he had players, ballers, everybody was going out there. And, he, got the championship in 97. I know Kentucky fans are mad because they got you, Mal Simons and them. Yes, sir, Bibby, all that. Dude, Hall of Fame, 2006, 2019, as far as college. Basketball Hall of Fame, 2002. Lou Holson, rest in peace. But the next one, and I had to print out some paper for these cats. But this one is kind of easy for me not to do this stuff. John Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
John Thompson, hey, I'm going to tell you what. As Mark we always go back about age and everything like this. He missed a lot of John Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
John Thompson, man, was the first black coach, college coach, Afro-American coach to win a national championship. Dude was so humble when everybody always talked to him, hey, man, you the first? He said, no, I'm the first from New England.
Yep.
Dude was cold because he's like, no. And he played with the Boston Celtics. He did all this kind of stuff. But what's so remarkable was John, he embraced the African American culture as far as his team. And he did not talk, he wasn't talking about being a player. He's talking about being a man.
Yes.
He taught him how to be a man. Like all these stars, for all you cats who are young who watch the show, and all you old cats who watch the show and don't remember who he produced, man, he produced some Hall of Famers. But from all the way down, man, these cats was men.
Yep.
John Thompson, man, was that dude. And hey, much respect. University of Louisville played him one time. I think it was in 1982. Lost to him. So Louisville lost. They 0-1. But I'm going to tell you what. I ain't mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever had to lose to a coach who's about being a man, teaching, being a mentor to the youth, John Thompson, I salute you. You see Mark saluting you right now. Got a time.
Because what I read up on today and stuff as I've been watching, like, it's crazy how you see Allen Iverson. He said, you saved my life.
Yes, sir.
So we knew what he went through coming out of high school.
Yes, sir.
Then you got Patrick Ewing.
Yes, sir.
Morning,
Yeah.
Matumbo.
Yeah.
Like, he has produced a lot
Wingate,
of
Reggie
greats.
Williams.
Yes.
Sleepy Floyd. Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
it's
sir.
like how they talk about him. It's like every last one of them said, he taught me how to be a man.
Father figure, man.
That's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Rest in peace to you, man.
Hey, man. Got a question for all the subscribers. Check this out. Who, if you had a rank, y'all already know Georgetown's known for the centers.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to rank the centers, Ewing, Mourning, Mutombo. Rank 'em. Tribute to them, you know what I'm saying? Tribute to Thompson, you know what I'm
That'll be
saying?
on the Facebook page.
It'll be on there, man. I mean, and we're talking about college.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, we're talking about college, because we can go another way, but go ahead. If y'all remember, Mutombo and Mourning play a little bit together, so all that kind of stuff. So, hey, John Thompson, hey, man, you will be missed. Big time,
brother.
And he was on Celtics team getting them championships. So yeah, he was heat. He was heat.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about, man, and get into this a little bit. Mark texted me earlier, talk about this cat got released. Fournette, man.
Fournette.
I mean,
yeah. And like you said, we all knew it was coming.
It's a wholesale, man. Jacksonville has basically got rid of their AFC championship team or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
I mean, all the defense is gone. Now you're going to play.
Gone.
What are they?
I don't know what they're doing.
I just don't get it, though. I mean,
so.
They must got a million draft picks because.
They got to.
I mean, who's going to. I mean, granted, COVID-19, but who's going to see that? I mean, I want them on our schedule. Hold on.
But what you said?
Are they on our schedule? Because y'all done quit already. Y'all done quit. I mean, and don't get me wrong. The thing about it is, when they balled that year.
Yes, they balled.
Dude told the rock about 500 times.
Yes, he
did.
did.
You can't give the. They was trying
to
burn him out and trying to win it and didn't win nothing.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, how many miles this cat? Because LSU ran him like a dog too.
Yes, they did.
How much miles this cat got, man?
Then you got rid of your best defensive player.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Because you previous year you got rid of all them other cats. I mean, see, they're trying to pull a Florida Marlins. That's baseball. after they won championship, they used to get rid of everybody. Then they rebuild, save money. Roger need to look into that kind of shit, though.
Yes, he do.
Because I'm a Jackson. If I'm a Jacksonville fan, why I'm going to the game? Granted, COVID-19, but why am I even going to the game?
Why am I watching?
I mean, they got a Manchu or whatever the quarterback from Washington. I mean, dude, it's a mess.
They're not doing nothing but releasing these players, and these players is going to top contenders.
Thank you. We had some cats. We had some our people was go ahead and answer. You know, Mark posted some things. He posted about that, and we had some people was going back and forth. I know Chris was talking about.
Yeah, Chris talked about it.
Yeah, when he said he was going in or whatever. But my thing is this: I don't put nothing past New England.
They just signed Lamar Miller.
They don't care.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, why even sign him? They already
But
holding at the running back
But the
position.
thing about it is your boy recovered from his injury?
Michelle.
Georgia boy, yeah.
Yes.
So
I like Michelle.
But he'll cover. He would carry 4 or 5 running backs. Because White always, he always cut White. White comes back. James White.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yep.
dude, he don't care, man. It's on
James
the
White's loyal to New England.
Oh yeah,
he's
plus he's and he's like really the third down back.
Yes, he is.
That they'll go ahead and throw it to, but
Yep.
but I don't put nothing past that cat, dog.
I
I don't. You know, I'm like, I mean, I'll take him as back up.
Back up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what is he willing to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too.
You know, you got to be raw. Hey, we raw and cut on it, man. We got people singing in the background.
Right. People quiet.
We got all that kind of shit. But that's cool. That's cool. That's what we
getting
do.
there.
All right.
So what you ready to hit now? Is it that time?
I think it's that time.
It's that time.
Since we got a special guest and he like to ask us questions, I got several different things we want to ask tonight. But all right. So, what's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. Do you watch U of M basketball? Who's your team you watch?
Like,
I ain't talking about NBA. You watch college basketball? So you just watch NBA? Okay. So you pretty much LeBron dominant type, right? Who's the second best player on that team? Hold on. That's an easy one.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
easy.
That is.
So who is the third best? Because you're probably gonna say Davis. So who's the third best player on that team?
Rondo.
Moving right along. That's cool though. That's good.
That was perfectly fine.
I mean, that's good. That's good. All right, so you got a soccer jersey on. Tell us about the stand-up. Tell us about the so we can see this. Tell us about this. Don't get too tall.
Right.
Tell us about it. Who
This
you
is-
play for?
This is my 5th grade year's jersey, soccer jersey from Wilkerson Elementary.
Okay. What position you play?
I was a runner.
So a runner, does that like
Like you
educate
run
us
up-
on that?
you run up and down the field. Basically, you're a runner on offense and defense. So you're basically trying to take the ball from them on defense, and you're also trying to get the ball inside their net on offense.
Good.
But sometimes, like your coach doesn't want you to pass the half line,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can defend with like the defenders that are protecting the goal.
Okay. Damn, boy, they got a little. What is that? What's your number? What's your number? They don't see that number, man. Let them see that. 3.
Number 3.
All right, okay, that's good
Yeah.
stuff. That's good. All right, so let me preface this way. Let's go on and get this cracking and rolling and cracking. What was football?
Mm-hmm.
And this is an open-end type stuff. What was the best football game, college football game, U of L? What was the best U of L football game you ever went to? Meaning
Went
like,
to or witness?
Went to. Went to.
Mm.
Come on. So,
That'll be down in
It's
on
not-
our,
yeah,
our
yeah,
platforms.
and then I got another one. Who is the most underrated University of Louisville basketball guard ever played to you?
Ooh,
That's for you. What do you think?
you said guard?
Guard. Yeah. Most underrated. That don't get the props like he should get.
That he don't get the props. That
Yes.
prize coming out of college?
No, at U of L. At U of L. Like
Oh.
pretty much when you talk about U of L, that he's overlooked. Nobody really talks about him. And he could be a bad boy, or he could be like somebody who was underneath the, radar. Who do you think that should have got the props? That don't like today's conversation. When we talk about basketball and we talk about everything. Who do you think? The most underrated.
I'll go with Silver. I'm gonna say Silver because Silver was good.
Oh,
Silver was good.
That's
but
good.
he was with, of course, you know who he was with.
well,
So,
that's yeah. To me, man, I'm gonna keep it real, and it's so funny. Some of you guys might think, I ain't no way. To me, it's Reese Gaines, because everybody, when we always talk about, and I'll put the question, we always talk about like who top guards or whatever. Everybody's gonna say Griff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They'll say Mill. They'll say Peyton. They'll say Russ. They'll say Terry. They say Don. Reese Gaines, man. Even if he had 2 G's points, but people don't even talk about it like they don't give the props.
I see what you're saying.
Reese Gaines shot out. Big time.
See what you're saying. All that's going to be on our platforms. Once again, thank y'all. Another great show. Rest in peace, Black Panther. Everybody who passed, please pray for everybody, man. Pray for this city, too. Pray for everybody who's done lost somebody. Till we see you again tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.